Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephanie Falk. And lately I've had a couple of people ask me, hey Steph, how can I find more motivation? I am feeling fatigued, I'm feeling lethargic, especially in the summertime right now, and I'm really struggling to accomplish my goals. And so I want to take a few minutes and talk a little bit about motivation, how we cultivate motivation, how we sustain it towards accomplishing a goal. First thing is when people come to me and say, hey, I'm really struggling to accomplish this goal. This is important to me, but I can't quite seem to put the rubber on the road. One of the first things that I ask about and think through my head about is the idea of juggling too many goals at once. Sometimes we just have too much on our plate, and it's really important to whittle it down and to really focus on one goal at a time, one day at a time. And so that's the first thing that I would say is take some inventory and try to figure out, is the lack of motivation really because you have too many things going on at once? Secondly, find inspiration. Inspiration means a couple of things as it relates to goals. Inspiration means find meaning in the goal. So for instance, maybe you want to run a marathon. That's a goal that I think a lot of us offhand, well, for me, that would be very daunting. That's the first thing that I would think of. The second thing that I would think of is people that choose to do that probably have a lot of meaning invested in that experience for them. And so that's easier perhaps to attach meaning to. Something like getting all the laundry done in the week is a little bit harder, I think, to attach meaning to, but we definitely can do that. And so maybe the laundry becomes a love gift for your family. Maybe it becomes fulfilling a part of your role as a spouse. So I think it's really important to find inspiration and meaning in the task at hand, the goal that you're wanting to accomplish. Another way that we can do that is by finding a mentor. Maybe there's someone that you look up to as it relates to running marathons, or maybe there's a person in your life that always seems to accomplish the laundry, and maybe you want to brainstorm with them a little bit. I think it's okay to find some inspiration and to lean into a mentor. Third, post your goal, make it visible. When goals are in our head, they're easy to ignore, but when goals are in front of us and we look at them or read, through that goal, when we go to our mirror and put our makeup on or do our hair or brush our teeth, whatnot. When we get into our car, maybe there's a little post-it note in our car to remind us of our goal. If we're really invested in accomplishing a goal, then it needs to be in front of us all the time on a daily basis. Number 4, and I think this is absolutely huge, create an audience. Again, it's this idea that goals in our head are easy to ignore. So we need to create an audience and a support system around it. Tell people, in other words, tell someone about the goal that you're wanting to accomplish. The more people you tell that are in your support network, the better, because they can ask about it, because they can support you, because it's something that you've said out loud. And so now there's some kind of accountability attached to that. You can also create someone that you check in with. Maybe it's another person that's trying to accomplish a goal that's similar or maybe even different. It doesn't really matter, but you can check in with that person and kind of go over how the goal's going. Last one, incentivize. I think it's really important to have an incentive. So after I accomplish this goal, this is something that I'm going to treat myself to. I don't think that external motivation in that sense is a negative thing. I think that it can be a really nice thing to look forward to. So after I run this marathon, I'm going to treat myself to a shopping trip or a vacation or a day at a spa, something like that. Something that really increases your motivation to do it. So again, those 5 steps, make sure that you hone in on just one goal. Number 2, find inspiration. Number 3, post your goal, make it visible. Number 4, create an audience. And then number 5, incentivize. So hopefully these tips are helpful for you. If you don't want to miss a video, feel free to subscribe. And I hope this finds you having an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you.